Yo, what's up? It's J2O, man. You already know we out here for a weekly FOREX forecast. So, July just ended, so we have August coming up, the first week of August. And you already know it's going to be NFP week. So, expect to see some volatility. So, lately, the month of July, for some pairs, was pretty bullish, like the GBP JPY, GBP USD pairs, are very bullish. So let's see what this month brings, man. So like we do, we start off with the forexfactory.com, looking at the calendar, and as you can see, Sunday, nothing really going on, just like low impact. And then Monday, we have a bank holiday for the Canadian dollar, which is going to be all day. So you trade the Canadian dollar, expect to see not that much movements on that Monday. And then you have AUD, USD, Asian session. It's going to be a lot of movements with the cash rates, RBA rate statements. So especially the movements with that pair. Then we get into Tuesday, and there's going to be big movements for New Zealand dollar. So you trade that pair, expect to see crazy movements towards the end of New York session. And then we get to Wednesday. As you can see, I like to look at the red folders. The red folder shows high impact. And for the red folders, as you can see, there's the ISM non-manufacturing PMI news for the USD dollar pair. So we can see movements through New York session, and also 10 p.m. during like Asian session, inflation expectation for Q/Q for New Zealand dollar. And then we get into Thursday. There's a lot of movement for the GP pairs. So expect to see movements during Asian session. London session. And then Asian session, again, the AUD pair, as you can see. It's high impact. And then Friday is going to be crazy. NFP. So lately, NFP been funny, but last month, NFP wasn't too bad. So I'm expecting huge movements for this Friday concerning the NFP news during New York session. And now let's look at investing.com. Let's look at you can look at news events or economic indicators. It's good to check investing.com to kind of see what's going on in the world for trading so you can make some good decisions. Let's go to economic calendar. Let's go for next week, which is going to be for the first week of August. As you can see, we have news events with impact stars show if it's volatile. The more stars it has, it shows it's like very volatile. So this is also a brief overview of what's going on throughout each day in the forex market that deals with different currency pairs. I'm about to skip through it because I kind of went over already in the calendar previously, but this is a little more detailed, let you know the events that's happening around the time. So definitely check invest.com and look at the economic calendar and use it to make good decisions for when you want to set your trading plan. And I look at the charts right now. We'll look at Bitcoin. So right now, Bitcoin's on the rise. Right now, it's at 1,100 or what 1,166. Yeah, it's going up. Let's go on the daily chart. So look at that. Straight bullish momentum a couple of days. This was a nice swing trade. So the month of July, there's a lot of pairs or swing trade pairs, meaning pairs that are just trending in one direction. And this pair definitely seems like it's still going up. Let's go to the weekly chart. So each candle's a week. Look at that. So we're testing this area above. So if I was to trade this pair, I'm still looking for bullish momentum, but I would be cautious of this area because there was like resistance in the past. So back in July 2019, there was like resistance. So we could either break through and try to get back to 1800 or at least up to 1600. It's a long shot, but it all depends what happens around the zone area. So right now, I will be looking for buys, but cautious of when it's about to retrace because we're going to enter like areas of resistance going into August. But so far as a bullish market, so look for buys. And now let's look at US dirty, man. People who trade the Dow Jones, man. So last week the market's a little up and down, but I feel like this week it's going to push back up. So each candle represents a day. I see the market respecting the daily chart and potentially going back up. I expect it to go back up to the 2700 area. So this is what I see happening. I see the market breaking up to start August. That's an opportunity. Or if that doesn't happen, it could come up and play back around this zone area before it shoots back up. So there's some options. I feel it's gonna be a bullish momentum for first week of August. So we'll see. Now look at the SPX 500. So this pair is pretty interesting too, the way it's been moving. So it's been kind of like consolidating on the 4-hour chart, but trending upwards. So I feel like it's going to definitely test this area, the 32.84 area. If it breaks this area, we're going to have a big uptrend. So let's go to the daily chart. Let's look at it on a daily time frame. So yeah, so the market could literally test this area. Let me show you guys real quick. It could literally try to come up and test this area. If it breaks, if we see one of these breakouts where it just like breaks, expect it to hit this area and potentially retest back down. It could go up, or if it breaks, it come up here, it could like test again and go back up, or it could play around this area like it's been doing and decide what we want to do. So overall, I still see uptrend. So I'll be looking for buys for this pair SPX 500. And let's look at AUD USD. As you can see, AUD is dropping. For Friday, it was dropping. So it's still an uptrend, but it seems like its market is trying to respect the trend line, maybe hit this and bounce back up. So overall, still a uptrend. But if the market does funny stuff, you got to be on the lookout. So you always got to trade what you see, not what you think. The market can literally come back down, play here, and then drop down. So if it breaks this area and use the area as like resistance, then you know we look for sells for the downtrend. So just an FYI, people. And now let's look at the GBP USD pair. So I'm gonna try a little messy, but dang, yo, it's just been each candle represents a day. So the market has been straight rising up, man. So now we're around a strong area of potential like resistance. Let me draw the line real quick. So hit this strong area of resistance. So right now it could have two options, which everything in life there's options. So the market could literally do this. It could literally come back down to come back up and continue the uptrend. It could literally do that, or it could literally just come back up, test this area, and then bounce straight back up. So expect to see those two different plays. So hopefully it's in your favor. but right now it's still over uptrend, but we're in a strong area of resistance, so you got to be cautious. And now the last chart we're going to look at is GBP JPY. So this chart, we did touch an area of potential resistance on the daily chart. That's why it hit this area and went back down a little bit for Friday. So that being said, we have similar plays where it could like tends to come back down and push back up. If it breaks here, it's going to keep going up, or it's going to just hit this and come back down, potentially come back up. So we'll see. But that's basically what I see so far going into next week. Remember, trade what you see, not what you think. There's a lot of news this week, especially Friday coming up. So be cautious, be on the lookout, and trade smart. And let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and just do your best, y'all. Take your time to use good risk management and should be all right. You already know we out here.